back. So yeah, man. And if you want to not miss a up, where's the? Oh, there it is. I ain't gonna say nothing. Just gonna focus on making videos. That's what I love on this video.
Financial Field in Philadelphia. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for visiting Washington, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown.
Offense ready to take over. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Running, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Down. They can't corral him, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. First, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
He does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Take a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Sanders.
Quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
It always helps for our visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And that one hit it here offensively, and their man under center, Dwayne Haskins, the number 15 pick out of Ohio State in 2019.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good. And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
On first down, it's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and they will take.
And where do you to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Miles Sanders, the ball.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And this is caught at the end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The first catch for Jeffrey. Good enough for a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play. Successful as well.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's down. On the corner was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And down at the 1. Interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
Although there's no guarantee that all points they scored opening weekend are going to hold. They should put in the head.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys that can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. Some guys that might need a year or 2 on the practice team. We'll find out.
Down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker, that's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
From midfield now, Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there. After 1, 7-0. On EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Washington nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fighting off the defender. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. 10 yards on that one. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
2nd and 1.
Now Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's a pretty darn good start to this.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense. You did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over position. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Back to throw now on first down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it.
Season, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Well, not just the plays out executed.
To the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that's with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Have to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Twisting away. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll begin up at legendary Lake Bay, and it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Ezekiel Elliott, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for the next drive, the Washington offense. Haskins looking to throw on first down, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind the end game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play. That time there was very little.
He's tight end, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets 14 complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks, they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there, and then
for 18.
and a lot of people ask the same question all the time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Gain of 31 yards.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now it's Edwards. Of 8, second and 2. Ball
And
carrier.
there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your
Get it down to the 25-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Washington first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
45-yard line.
Throwing again. Haskins. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34.
That takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Open man is Quinn, able to connect. That's in at the 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 10 at the 11. Here's Haskins out of the gun. It's hit, and he lost the football. Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, they got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And Washington on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. It's got to be wearing out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
Derek Carr.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we want to talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Grind out some yardage. yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. You have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier.
Offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
To second and 10.
Touchdown. Here's Ellie to get over to 20 last time. They were moving.
Going on offense, they want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get this position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where they are 3rd and 5. From the Haskins. Now he's got a new one. And out across midfield down to the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Which for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Just 2 minutes in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. It's 1-2. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chain.
and the Washington first down.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Slant to McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down, Washington. Haskins fighting McLaurin. Haskins going to throw again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Another shot from the 9. 2nd and goal. Now just shy of the 5.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense an unexpected down here.
He's got it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use. And a little spin cycle. One now. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carry him and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. still tackled shy of the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders. Sheds another. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that it was in that?
Jaquavius Leonard Harris. If you want to leave a like, you could go ahead and leave a like. If you want to subscribe, you could go ahead and subscribe. But you could also turn on notifications when you subscribe to never miss a daily upload. I mean, I don't do this on a daily basis, but whenever I have time to myself, I make videos. So I just wanted to let y'all know. Whenever I